It is Jomko and Pulsampran of Thailand that awaits the winner of this match. The Thai pair having beaten the Commonwealth Games gold medalists Terry He and Jessica Tan in the first round.
From Korea, So Song Chae, Chae Yu Jong, and their opponents from Malaysia, the number 7 seeds, Go Soon Rat and Lai Chevon Jimmy.
So the Koreans, the two left-handers, leading out the two pairs onto our show court. And we have the 2019 semi-finalists going live from Malaysia against the 2020 semi-finalists, So and Chae. So both these pairs know what it's like to get to the latter stages of this prestigious tournament. The All England to badminton, what Wimbledon is to tennis. It really is the tournament each year of the majors or slams, or in our sport the Super 1000 events that all the players want to win. Fifth meeting between these two pairs, and it is the Koreans who won 3 of the previous 4, including the last 2. Last time was at the World Tour finals of 2020. So, the Malaysians have won the toss of the coin and have chosen to serve. Well, it was like a mixed doubles earlier today with 3 players on court that are all left-handers. So Seung Jae, he is 25, from Jeonju, North Jeolla province, and he and his partner went up 1 place on the world rankings to number 9. But they have been as high as 5. The Chae Yu Jung is 27, from Busan, and they were in the final of the Thailand Masters earlier this year. Lost out to Fang Ganjie and Wang Dongping in that final. Go Sun Huat and his partner are the number 7 seeds. He's 32 years of age, from Malacca, the historic state. Number 8 on the world rankings, but 9 weeks in total across 2 different spells at number 6. This is their 6th consecutive All England Championships for the Malaysians. Chevon Jamie Lai is 29, from Selangor, and they have been in 4 World Tour tournament finals, winning 2 of them. So our court officials for this one are both from England. Simon Dart, our umpire, and Amanda Balaam from England.
Ready to play.
Well, both these pairs in the top 10 as far as the race to the World Tour finals are concerned. So this, a very tough first round match. There is the World Tour Finals trophy. And the World Tour Finals at the end of the year is just for the 8 top players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines who qualify for those World Tour Finals. Very prestigious events. Lots of prize money and lots of ranking points. And the top 8 players and pairs are determined by the results of all World Tour tournaments that they have played. So the race to the World Tour Finals really is a very intense race. And very, very important to all the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Sung Chae, Young, Korea. And on my left, Soon Woods, Chevan Jemmy, Malaysia. Soon Boots to serve to Sung Chae, love all, play.
So the Malaysian number 7 seeds nearest to us as we look down on the court. Gosud Kwat and Siobhan Jamilai.
Service over, 1 love.
Well, So Seung Jae, he's been in 2 events.
Service over.
His partner just concentrates on the mixed doubles.
Service over, 2-1.
Oh, that's a super smash. And great awareness across the body of Lai. Look, she's waited, committed to the backhand defence, and he puts it down her forehand side. That's why you can't be committed on defence. Got to be waiting, prepared to play either forehand or backhand. Another mixed doubles pair here.
Service
Chris,
over.
that's partners both on court and off, the Malaysians.
Yeah, there seems to be quite a few pairs that are like that. I think this is going to be such an interesting game because it's not often you get 8 in the world against 9 in the world in the first round, and they're very well matched.
This is a good rally. Oh, that's a beauty. What a super shot from So Seung Jae.
4-2.
Great disguise on this. Look how he opens his shoulders and then checks the shot at the last moment to play the drop. Didn't miss by much.
But already we're seeing some fantastic rallies. Both of the net players, both of the ladies are making such good moves and interceptions. If it continues like this, it's going to be a really exciting game.
Service over, 3-7.
I feel so far, Chris, that the Koreans have been far more proactive, looking to hunt the net, looking to hit in a downward direction.
Yeah, I'm not sure really if the Malaysians have had the attack in a good position yet. I think the score kind of does suggest the way the game's gone. Malaysians are definitely on the defence a lot more than the Koreans at the moment.
And I'm not sure they can afford to be on the defence as much as they are right now.
Service over. 4-8. Out. Service over. 9-4. Service over. 5.
Just two slightly uncharacteristic mistakes there from CO. He's actually above the tape on that one, and he had a backhand in a similar position where he's above tape as well that he missed, which you don't normally see. He's normally so consistent.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. He's a very steady player. I think he's a very tactically astute player as well.
I think he's a fantastic player, and I think they would be, in my opinion, ranked a lot higher than they are if they didn't have the short break, if it was through the injury or whatever it exactly was. I think they'd be, for me, I do think they're the fifth best player in the world. Obviously the rankings don't say that, but I do think come Olympic qualifying near the end of that, when everything kind of works itself out, they'll be right up there.
It's interesting, they've only got 10 tournaments towards their world ranking, which means that they can't drop any bad results because it's your best 10 that count towards your world ranking, whereas Go and Lai have played 20 tournaments, so their 10 worst tournaments don't count towards their world ranking.
Yeah, and I think that's a really valid point there. I mean, we're talking double the tournaments in the same time frame, which just shows the difference in the amount of tournaments they've played, and you know, highlighting the point of you can't take any bad tournaments off. So I'm sure they've got some tournaments on that maybe they underperformed, even like last week. You know, they didn't perform to their best, and that's still on their ranking.
유정이 지금 앞에서 움직임 잘하고 있는데 한 개, 두 개가 끝나는 게 아니에요. 한 개, 두 개 했을 때 여기 또 지나간단 말이에요. 그거 앞에만 놔줘도 가만히 더 씌워주는데 그게 지나가면 어떻게 돼? 뒤에서 상대가 뒤에서 밀어서는 왜 공격적인 동작이 안 나오는 거예요. 그것만 좀 더 플레이를 좀 집중해주고요.
出場咧係一季，很多是季啲新話嘅。
Court 1, 20 seconds. (11-6).
So the 5-point advantage with the former world number 5s, Sudirman Chae and Chae Yu-jung. Oh, that was going wide. Oh, well, that one, a misjudgment from Chae Yu-jung.
Service over. 7-11.
Oh, yes. And it was the backhand, wasn't it, Chris, that set up the rally, the backhand from Sudirman Chae.
White cards, please.
Steps in, takes it early, great placement, good power, but he takes it so early, and that is the key. The earlier you take the shuttle, generally the later your opponent has to take it, and this is the big thing. You've got to step in and take it early. That was good from the Malaysians there, just kept the pressure on. Kept the pressure on. It was really hard for Chae to get it away. Just more pressure. They're not really trying to kill it as such, but in the end it's so much pressure that they do end up winning the point.
Yeah, I think Chae Yu-jung does have vulnerabilities in her defensive play. I think it's an area that opponents should be trying to exploit.
Service over. 13.
I think she's too committed in her defence, either forehand or backhand. Look at that, how she was. I mean, it came back to her forehand side, but if it had gone down her backhand side there, she wouldn't have been able to deal with it. Now it's good pressure from the Koreans.
I would say when you watch rallies like that, it's hard for the Malaysians to be able to cope with it. So they've got to find a different style. And at the moment, I think they're just kind of following what the Koreans are doing. And I can't see them winning that way. They've got to try and take things on, as in they've got to find a way of getting the attack. Especially as the end, the Koreans are down, is the difficult end to lift. But the Koreans aren't having to lift because they're on the attack almost all the time.
A couple of times they've played a deceptive drop in front of Siobhan Jamie Light, and she hasn't been able to deal with it.
CO does have a really nice drop. Say so far from the Koreans, it's very professional performance. They've not really put a foot wrong so far.
No, they've come out with a good attitude. I agree with you, Chris. Come out determined to attack. Well, the line judge was unsighted, so the umpire is going to ask for the instant review to adjudicate for us. Now, neither pair will lose a challenge over this. Yeah, it was clearly long. But Sudirman Chae was between the line judge and the shuttle falling, so the line judge was unable to see exactly where the shuttle landed.
And I do think this is why Hawkeye is so important, because it's impossible for the line judge to see that. And the line judge has done exactly the right thing. If you're unsighted, don't guess. You have to say you are. And if we didn't have Hawkeye, we'd have to play a left. But, you know, having Hawkeye makes such a big difference to find the correct answer to is it in or is it out.
Also from Indonesia, it's the number 3 seeds, Muhammad Hassan and Hendra Setiawa.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot.
98.
Just look how he just guides this into the open space. He even gets the net cord. Sensational. Well, it was called in, and there's a challenge from the Malaysians. They thought the serve was either wide of the centre line or short. I couldn't really see. That's a good challenge.
Correction, out. Service over, 9-19, white.
So it is a game point opportunities for the Koreans, and it's been a very one-sided opening game. And that is surprising, given the fact that Chris was emphasising that there's only one place difference between these two pairs on the world ranking, number 8 and number 9 pair.
Saying that last rally from CO was brilliant. Put pace in and just ready for pace back.
Yeah, good work from Lai.
Service over.
That's the thing, we haven't seen much of that at all in this
20.
first game. I think it's couple of rallies where the Malaysians have been that aggressive and that dominant in the rally, and this is why the score is fairly one-sided.
I think that's wrong. Opening game is to the Koreans So Seung-jae and Chae Yu-jung.
Chae Yu-jung, 21-10.
21-10 confirms the umpire. And the opening game in just 14 minutes.
예전에 중간 플레이에서 여자가 했었을 때 직선 놓고 거기 얘가 이동하는 동작이 많이 늦단 말이야. 그럼 붙여놓고 반대쪽만 빨리 쳐주면 그 동작이 다음 플레이하기가 쉬워진다고. 중간 플레이 했을 때 그렇게 중간에 그 플레이하는 쪽에 반대쪽에 주면 얘가 들어오기가 어렵다니까 그 다음에 공격하기가 쉬워진다고. 이제는 앞에서 지금 잘하고 있으니까 턱에 넓게 보고 다음 동작 연결하는 것만 생각하면 돼. 지금 잘하고 네트 플레이고 다시
反正不够时间，他上去好像很急要打。
因为我们的时间就跟着他了，所以我们要 break 他先，我们要断他，慢慢来，慢慢来。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level.
Umpire calls for the start of the second game to get underway. And the first things the Malaysians need to try and do is to get on the attack, because they were forced to defend and react to whatever their opponents were throwing at them in the opening game. The big question is, though, Chris, how do they do that?
For me, the Malaysians have to get the block in. They've got to get some kind of fade or some block in to be getting the lift. And we saw in the very first rally, Seo was the first player to get the soft shot in. So then the shot was coming up to him. There. And now he gets the lift.
Good rally. Well, I'm sure a rally like that will help the Malaysians and give them a bit of belief, and so will that.
3-1. Over. 2-3.
She's very proactive at the front of the court, this young lady, isn't she? Chae Yu-jung.
Yeah, I'd say at the moment she's definitely dominating the net. She's just putting pressure on. Lai's trying to play the right shot, but it's just trying to play too tight. That's where the gap is. She doesn't have to play the perfect shot. She just needs to hit it into the gap. And now it's where the Malaysians can't afford some cheap mistakes, because if the Koreans start to get comfortable again and get in their rhythm again, which we saw in the latter part of the first game, they look so good.
White controls, please. Service over for all.
Yeah, it's a super return of serve. Getting it past the net player, but the shuttle landing in front of the rear court player. Ideal shot in any of the doubles disciplines, really, but particularly effective in mixed doubles.
But that's a lot better from the Malaysians, a lot more active. They're hunting the shuttle, especially like the net. She was so active in that rally that she's making a big net. She's going towards the shuttle. She's trying to read where the shuttle's going to put pressure on the Koreans.
Koreans on the attack once more. Brilliant. Oh my goodness, what a fabulous rally.
Service over. 5 all.
You're right.
Lucky net cord in the end.
At the end of that go, he played totally the wrong shot, and then yeah, CO did get a bit lucky, but I do think CO with his attack this end, he's got to be a little bit more composed, just because I think because he's going slightly against the drift, just slightly, he's got to be a little bit more patient. We've seen how good his stop drop is. I'd like to see that a little bit more from CO down this end.
Yeah, it's nice from Gosum Kwat.
6-5.
That goes down as a missed opportunity.
Service over. 6 all.
Good work from Lai. Well, he attempted the shot that you wanted to see more of, the disguised drop.
Yeah.
Played it into the net.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe it's my fault.
No, I'm not blaming you at all, Chris.
It's what I want to see, obviously, over the net, but it is what I want to see more of down this end, just because I think he can't just use the big power which we saw in the first game. Oh, wow, that was sharp.
That's a fabulous shot.
7
Stepped into that. Chae.
Yeah, incredible how early he took that, and you don't often see a clean winner in the mid-court like that. You only see if it's, if somebody really steps in early and takes it, and he did. He took it so crisp and cleanly. This is the other thing I think that might be difficult for the Malaysians if CO does that and he stops the shuttle off, because the Malaysians are hitting with the wind and it is hard to control the lift. We've seen it all day long. It's so tough from that end to control the lifts.
Oh, that's a super angle.
Service over.
Really well placed smash there.
All.
Yeah, you don't get any better than that. Spotted the gap, an acute angle, and the skills to be able to implement it.
Service over, 9-8.
Thundered off the top of the tape.
Service over, 9-all.
Oh, there's the drop shot you wanted. It's very effective, isn't it?
And this is the thing, he's got such a good stop drop. I think he's only hit stop drop. I mean, he had the one in the net, but except for that one, I think he's hit 2 or 3 stop drops in the whole match, and 2 of them have been clean winners because he has such a phenomenal stop drop. And this is the thing. But I feel sometimes it's easy to get lured into just hitting hard. But he does have such a good drop shot. That's why I want to see more of it.
But the more you play it, the more your opponents are going to wait for it in a way. But here we go to the mid-game interval with the Koreans with the advantage. It's only a 2-point advantage here in the second game, whereas it was 5 in the opening game.
왜 여기서 초반에 지금 상대방이 점수 차이가 이렇게 가냐면 앞에서 하나 잘 붙여놓고 그다음에 지나오니까 뒤에서 수비적으로 되니까 그게 우리가 포인트 공격적인 플레이가 안 됐단 말이야. 하나 치고 다음 연결인가 어떻게도 앞에서 잡아주는 거.
如果真的是不能的，上去抢，上去给我
上去抢可以，
不要在后面。
然后过你是正手反手可以中路一点，可以中路一点，中路他跳上去还可以中啊。
11-9, play.
Well, the Malaysians, if they want to get through this match, are going to have to definitely get themselves on the attack.
10-11.
So it's one service error apiece now in this match. Both pairs. And both female players have made the service error. Yeah. Well, I said she was proactive at the front of the court. And we haven't seen her frailties in defence exposed at all, but that's because the Korean pair have been on the attack, so she's not having to defend. That's a great flick serve. Lovely.
Yeah, great flick, and yeah, I mean, Chae looks solid. She hasn't really done much wrong. She hasn't been in the game a lot, just with the style, but I'd say Seo's played very clever. He's controlled the game well, he's got the lift. Let's off there again, brilliant. So he gets the lift instant, wow. And then, that's the thing that I mean, his control is very impressive, which gives, well, it gets himself the lift, and then, I mean, that placement's incredible, but
Korean coach quite happy with that. So he should be. Yeah. The attacking play
15,
dominating the match, and the attacking play is happening more often from the Koreans.
I feel like now the Malaysians, when they're lifting, if you actually watch, he's got really behind it where he's striking it on the front line. I feel like the Malaysians' lifts now are just a bit short, and I mean, Seo's hitting it very, very hard, but he's gonna when it is a fairly short lift.
service over, 11-15.
Now there, that's where her defence was exposed, because she was weighted committed to her forehand defence, and the smash just down towards her backhand side, and she can't readjust. She has real problems. Do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, she gets caught out. It is a really well-placed smash. It's a big smash, and I say her positioning's slightly wrong. She needs to be facing go a little bit more, and I would agree. She's committed a lot to one side. She's got to stay a bit more neutral in that position. And now, all of a sudden, it feels like the momentum's swapped again. Maybe just, you can feel the Malaysians just coming back in.
Yeah.
For me there from Go, it's the wrong shot, because he's allowing Seo to rotate out, whereas if he kept Chae at the back, and there, look, easy. And he's just putting them in, it's totally the wrong shot, and he's put the partnership in a lot of trouble, and then it's easy for Seo to hit that amazing stop drop that he's got.
$17-13.
I feel like this one could be the bit of a costly mistake there. She had that. Lai's got this, and then it's just a fairly cheap mistake.
Delightful once more.
18.
This is it, when Seo's confident. I mean, his attack, he's got everything. He's got the big smash, the stop drop, and this is almost like a half smash or a clip that's placed. And I mean, it's placed to perfection, but we've seen him on attack, and he's looked incredible. This is one of the big reasons why I do feel, you know, when they're playing well, they should be maybe the 5th ranked pair in the world.
Good rally. Yeah, a little stamp of frustration, because he knows the drop shot would have been a winner.
He's overcooked that. But in that rally earlier, there was a shot where Seo played an incredibly loose shot, but it was the right shot. It was, you know, it was I don't know, 5 foot almost, it felt like, above the net. But the Malaysians couldn't kill it because the gap was so big. And this is where sometimes the quality of the shot doesn't have to be incredible if it is the right shot.
It hasn't been her day
19-14.
at the front of the court, Lai.
She didn't quite move forward with the shuttle. She's still moving sideways, but her arm's going forward, and it's always then going to go in the net.
Match point opportunities for the two left-handers from Korea, Seohyang Jae and Chae Yu-jung. It's gone wide, and on their first match point opportunity, they duly convert. 21-10, 21-14. That looks a pretty comfortable scoreline, doesn't it? And in all honesty, it was a pretty comfortable victory. 33 minutes in total for their victory. So this is the final rally of the match. The push from Go Sun-hwat, just wide of the mark. So the confirmation of the scoreline: 21-10, 21-14 in 33 minutes. And they will play against Supakjongko and Pilsapran from Thailand in the second round tomorrow. But a very good performance today, I have to say, from the two left-handers from Korea. Very proactive right from the start of the match. And in all honesty, they got their just rewards. So welcome back to Birmingham, day 2 of competition here at the YONEX All England Championships. 9 matches completed, just one more to come, and it features the Commonwealth Games silver medalist Ben Lane and Sean Vendy of England up against Liu Yu Chen, who is himself a former champion, now with his new partner Wu Xuan Yi. So this